Move it. You like to move it.
Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Spur here. I'm the PE health teacher at Burnett and Coleman. I am back with some more awesome phys ed information for you guys so you can learn all about your body. Today, we are going to learn about muscular strength. What does that mean? Well, believe it or not, if you've ever come up to maybe mom or dad or a family member and said, "Look at my muscles, they're strong." That has something to do with muscular strength. It's your muscles being able to hold something or pick something really heavy up. And there are many benefits of you having strong muscles. Number one, if you have strong muscles, it helps you not get hurt as often. So your muscles are able to take the impact and move things without making you hurt. Number two, it helps your posture. What's that fancy word, posture? So posture is when I sit up nice and straight like this. If you always see you like this, or maybe slouched over like that, that's not having good posture. So when you sit up or stand up, it's having your shoulders back and you're able to stand nice and tall. Without moving, of course, because if you're moving like that, that's not having good posture. And number three, one of the other things it helps you in sports or in activities, such as if you ever wanted to be a basketball player on a team one day, or maybe even if your goal is to play for the New England Patriots. They have to be really strong and they need to be able to lift a lot of heavy things. But do you know, even as a kid, you can lift heavy things? Let's think about, what heavy things can you guys lift? Have you ever maybe helped mom and dad lift like laundry detergent? That's pretty heavy. Or how about, have you ever helped them take groceries out of the car? If you can hold a bag of groceries and bring it in the house, that's using your muscles. That's using your strength. But some of you might have the question, you're like, "But Mrs. Spur, I want to grow my muscles." I have a great way for you today. Today, our challenge for you guys is to grow your muscles. But some of you guys think, "Oh, I need to get big weights. I need to be strong like that." Believe it or not, at your age, you grow your muscles by playing. Hopefully pretty soon you will see all the parks open up and you will see some swing sets and things like that. You get muscles by climbing around, by jumping over puddles, by playing tag with your brothers and sisters in the backyard, by riding a bike. All of those things makes your muscles strong and it makes your muscles ready to go. So today, our challenge for you is to watch the video that we have. It's actually, some of you might know Mrs. Johnson. It's her son. Her son was on the news because he made what's called an agility course to help his muscles. So our challenge to you is to go outside and make your own obstacle course of how you can get your muscles strong. Can you jump from place to place? Can you do some mountain climbers? Maybe can you do any squats? What else can you do? We would love, love, love to see your pictures. So email your home PE teacher all your pictures, and we would love to see the obstacle course you came up with. So remember, get outside, make your muscles strong, simply by just playing. Hope to talk to you soon. Enjoy your obstacle course.
Hi boys and girls, it's Mr. Gomes from Harris Elementary School, physical education teacher. This week we're going to start the muscular strength. Okay, first muscular strength exercise I'm going to show you is the popular push-ups. Okay, the push-ups, what I like to do is, I like to start, a good tip is to start on your knees. Okay, the push-ups are going to work your triceps, okay, your biceps. It's going to work your chest muscle. It's going to work your back, your legs, and your shoulders. Okay, a good tip to do the proper push-up, what I like to do is, okay, what I like to do is start with your arms out. Okay, this is a good tip. Okay, bring them in, right back. Okay, and this is where you start with your hand position. Okay, go all the way down. Okay, you start just like this. Okay, bring your arms and make sure your elbows go back, not out to the sides, because that's gonna put a lot of stress on your shoulders. Okay, all the way back, just like this, all the way down, and then back up. 1, 2, do 10 reps. Okay, you're gonna do 4 sets of 10 reps for each muscular strength exercise. See, all the way back. Okay, then if you can't do that regular push-up, okay, you can try what is called a modified push-up. Okay, same thing. Okay, arms out. Okay, bring them straight back. Okay, so you can get those shoulder blades in. Put your hands out and then go down. Okay, on your knees now, all the way back. Okay, so now you're on your knees and just go all the way down and up. Keep that back nice and straight. Okay, all the way up. Okay, don't bring them out to the sides again. Otherwise, you're gonna put a lot of stress on your shoulders. Okay, so that's the correct way to do the proper push-up. Okay, next exercise is gonna be squats. Okay, the squats are gonna make your thighs nice and strong. Okay, but what I like to do is, I like to try to use some weight. Okay, use some weight to strengthen up those muscles. Okay, so for the squats, shoulder width apart. Okay, can use like water bottles. Okay, you can use like a broomstick. Okay, put it like, just like this above your shoulders. Okay, go all the way down. Okay, about 90-degree angle. Back up. Down, up. Make sure your knees do not go past your toes. Okay, do 10 reps, 4 sets. Okay, nice and slow. Great exercise to strengthen your thighs. Okay, and then the third exercise we're gonna do, okay, another one of my favorites, okay, to strengthen your biceps, okay, triceps, we're gonna do some curls. Okay, what I like to do is, at home, if you have some, I'm going to use some canned beans. Okay, some cans, the nice canned beans. Okay, got them from my mother's closet. Okay, for the curls, same thing, shoulder width apart. Okay, very important when you're doing curls. Okay, start with your arms nice and straight and bring them all the way up like this. Okay, all the way down. All the way up. You can do one arm at a time, okay, or you can do both at the same time. Okay, 10 reps. Okay, nice, under control. Okay, not fast jabs, under control. All the way down, all the way back up. Okay, so those 3 exercises will strengthen your muscles, okay, and give you a whole total body workout. Okay, and as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay active.
Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Spur here. Today we are going to work on our muscular endurance exercises. The first one we're going to do is our calf raises. Our calf raises are concentrating our lower leg from the knee here, the muscle right below your knee on the back side of your leg. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your feet shoulder width apart, make sure you have a good sense of balance, and all you're going to do is go up on your toes and then come back down. Up on your toes, come back down. Great job. And if you want to make it a little harder, just hold it when you get up top. So hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come back down. Good, hold it, 2, 4, 5, then come back down. And hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back down. Great job, keep it up. Hi boys and girls, here's your next core exercise. This one you're going to use your abdominals, which are your stomach muscles, your lower back muscles, your upper back muscles, and even your glutes and hamstrings. This one's called your Superman exercise. So you're going to lay on the ground, you want to find enough space, and what you're going to do is you're going to pretend that you're flying like Superman. Watch me. I'm going to lay on the ground, arms up, legs straight, and when I say go, you're lifting everything but the middle of your body off the ground. Ready, and go. Look, you can see my legs are up off the ground, my arms are off the ground, my chest is off the ground, and I'm flying like Superman. It's a great core exercise. Hi boys and girls, here's another leg exercise. This one's called wall sits. What you're going to do is you're going to find a wall inside your house or something flat where you're basically going to sit down like almost you're in a chair. You don't want your hands on your knees though, so watch when I do it. I get down nice and low, I put my back here, and I put my hands up. I don't want to lean like this because this means I'm using my arms. I'm just going to sit here like this and go like this. Play a handshake game with someone and kind of just sit. I want to see if I can keep my back against the wall. I don't want my back to lean forward, and I'm just seeing here, trying to go. Once again, look at my legs, they're at a 90-degree angle. That means they go up and over. I don't want to be too high because that's not really getting me a workout. I want to be down nice and low and just sit here and go.
Hi, this exercise is called the chair dip press or tricep press. It's going to be working the triceps, which are here, your shoulders, and your back. And one of the things that you will need is a chair, and make sure it is a sturdy one. And the easiest way is start by sitting on the chair, grab it right at the side, walk your feet out, and then you will bend and come up. So you're working the backs of your arms, your chest, and your shoulders. And there is a modification to this, and you can start by being on the ground, sitting on the ground, have your knees bent, place your hands behind you so that your fingers are pointing towards your body, lift your bottom up off the floor and back down, and lift, and down, lift. Try not to touch in between, so you're going to lift up and come down, lift up and come down, and good luck with this. The next exercise that I will be demonstrating is called the plank. You can do high, which puts you on your hands, or you can go low, which is onto your elbows. It works your shoulders and your neck. It works your core or your abdominals here, your glutes, and your calf muscles, and your quadriceps. When you prepare to do this, make sure when you place your hands down that your shoulders are directly over them and your glutes are in line with your knees. So lift yourself up, not like this. We don't want to see this one. It's in line. And hold it for what is comfortable for you. And every day that you do these, try to increase the amount of time. If you would like to do low, then you would be here on your elbows. Again, stay up on the toes and keep your hips in line with your knees. Hold it for as long as you possibly can. Don't overdo it. And then when you're done, just relax. The next exercise that I will be showing you is sit-ups. It works your core muscles, your abdominals, your hip flexors. It helps strengthen your neck, your shoulders. It also helps with your breathing. So as you are doing the hardest part, breathe out and breathe in. Make sure that you are breathing during any of these exercises. The easiest way to start, make sure that your knees are bent, your feet are anchored We shouldn't see rocking chairs going on. Keep your feet down. If you need, tuck them under the couch or have somebody come and hold your feet. Do not sit on them, just have them hold it. Easiest way to start, place your hands at your side, curl up and back down. Just curl up and back down. To make it a little more difficult, take your hands, clasp them behind your neck. Don't pull on your neck as you're doing your sit-up, but sit up and back down. And up and back down. The hardest one, cross the arms, fingers touching your shoulders. Start down, curl your way up, and come back down. And curl up, and back down. It's not a race. Do the best that you can. Try to keep those feet down, and try to increase the exercise every day that you do them. Good luck, have fun, and enjoy your exercising.
Now we're going to be doing bent over rows. Now before we get started, we got to talk about a couple things. Number one, we got to find items again. I'm going to use canned goods and a folding chair. You can use any type of item that would fit in both hands. Number two, it's going to work your latissimus dorsi, that's your back muscles, all the way down the sides here. It's also going to work your hamstrings and your glutes, which is in your buttocks. But you want to start by having your feet together, like so, okay, with a nice bend. And then you want to lean forward, but not shrug your shoulders down. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to lean, you're going to bend your knees, lean forward, you're here, and then you're going to pull up, like so. Pull up, pull up. If you have the chair, stay in that position. Okay, you're here, pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay, and what you'll be doing is about a set of 10 for those as well. This exercise is called mountain climbers. And what you're going to do is you're going to start off in a plank position, like a push-up position. So we're going to work our shoulder muscles for holding ourselves up in a plank, all of our abdominals because you're going to be in that plank position. You're going to use your hip flexors because you're going to be moving your legs back and forth, which will also help your quadriceps and your hamstrings. So what you want to do first is a little bit more than shoulder length apart for your hands. Put them down. You want to get yourself in a plank position, which is a nice straight flat back, not up in the air like so. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take one knee and drive it up, and then you're going to replace them. You can do this at any speed you want. A side view will be here. Okay? In, boom. The exercise that we're going to be doing now are front and lateral shoulder raises. So what you're going to do is you're going to have two items. I have canned goods or two like-sized books. And what you want to do is you want to put your thumbs underneath the items, like so. And you want to, for front raises, raise them straight up until you get to shoulder level. For lateral raises, straight up until you get to shoulder level to the sides. All right, this is going to work your deltoid, which is the muscle around the shoulder. You're going to get the trapezius muscle, which is the shoulder, between the shoulder and the neck. And then your supraspinatus, which is the muscles around your rotator cuff. And I'll just give you a quick little demonstration of 3. 1, nice and slow like this. 2, 3, and then to the sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you don't need a lot of weight for this. You will feel the burn, all right?
All right, the exercise we are going to do now is called the burpee. Now, the burpee is one of those exercises that is intense. It takes a lot out of you, especially if you do a lot of them, but it works pretty much your entire body, with the exception of your back. From your calves, thighs, abs, arms, chest, you know, it really does the entire body. And also, if you do it long enough, it can really work on your cardiovascular system. So, when you're doing this, you start off standing nice and tall. You go down basically to a push-up position, go all the way down to the ground, basically do a push-up, and then right back up to your feet, and then you jump up in the air, hands up over your head, just like this. You come down, kick your feet out, come to the ground, come back up, and jump. Back down, to the ground, up, and jump. Down, to the ground, up, and jump. Just like that. And you get a great exercise, especially if you do 10 or more, and then you take a break, and then try to do 10 or more. Try to do as many sets as you can, and see how it goes for you. This exercise is called a lunge. Okay, the lunge works on two major muscle groups of your legs. Upper part of your leg, first one is the glutes, right? That's a nice big muscle on your backside, and also your quadriceps, which is the muscles right on the front of your leg, upper part of your leg, from your waist down to your knees, okay? When you do a lunge, you want to start nice and tall. Your hands can be at your side or on your hips, okay? When you step forward, because you need to do that in this exercise, you're gonna step forward with one foot stays behind, just like so, not too far, all right? Then you take your back leg, that knee, and slowly bring it down to the ground while also bending your front knee, okay? Then you push back up with that front leg, switch legs, step forward, and come down with the opposite leg and push up. Now, you do not want to smash your knees into the ground. It will hurt, especially if you do it multiple times in a row, okay? And you just try to alternate back and forth. You try to do 10 to 15, maybe even 20 of these. It will get more challenging as you go, but remember, keep your hands at your side or on your hips, shoulders nice and tall. Try not to hunch over like so, and don't use your hands on your knees to get back up, okay? That's not great form. Hands at your side or on your hips, just like this. If you notice that you are wobbling an awful lot and you're trying as hard as you can, you might want to go back and do the squat, okay? Squat is very similar, like this, and another teacher will be going over that form with you, all right? But if you're doing really good at the squats, work on your lunges. And that's it. This next exercise is called the shoulder press. The shoulder press works a major muscle called the deltoid, which is the muscle that makes up the top of your shoulder, right over here and here. Secondary muscle, which is a muscle that gets some exercise, but it's not the primary focus, is your trapezius muscle, which are the muscles that are kind of like on the back of your shoulder and they go under your arm here. All right, and some people, that kind of make a wing looking shape, especially when they lift their arms up in the air. Another small muscle group is your rotator cuff muscle group, which is a bunch of small muscles that actually support your shoulder joint. All right, when you're moving your arm all around different ways, your rotator cuff is what makes that movement happen nice and smooth, and that's something that also needs to get a workout, but not too much. It's very easy to damage that if you overdo it. A shoulder press should not be done with a whole lot of weight. I have two steel pipes in my hand, okay? I'm not using a lot of weight at all on this, only because I'm demonstrating with you. If I worked out a lot, I would increase the weight quite a bit, but I also would do that even if I could lift really heavy. I start out with a very light weight, make sure my shoulders are working fine and I have good form before I move up to anything that is really strenuous, okay? A shoulder press, there's a couple different ways you can do it. I like to start out with my feet shoulder width apart, okay? I have a nice tall straight stance. For when you're just starting out, you might want to have a little bend in your knees, okay? You're gonna bring your weights, whatever they are, up to shoulder height here. Okay, just to start out, bring your arms to the side. If everything feels fine, you're gonna bring them out to the side. Then you're gonna raise your elbows in line with your shoulders to where your arms make the shape of an L, okay? 90-degree angles, okay? So this side, your arm kind of makes the shape of an L, and this side makes the shape of a reverse L, all right? And when you are standing in this position here, you're nice and ready. All you simply do is bring the weights up above your head. You can turn your wrists if you want to, okay? And just make nice steady motions, arms straight, then you come back down to that L shape, okay? You go back up and down, just like that. Again, stay in that repetition area of like 12 to 20 times, 10 or more, okay? This is to strengthen a bunch of different muscles at the same time. Nice light weight right here. Okay, the heavier you go, the more strenuous this is going to be. A variation of this is called the military press, where your feet are together. And you're basically doing the same motion. The difference between a military press and a shoulder press is that you're kind of restricting your body a little bit by keeping your feet together. Now you're going to have less stability standing here while you're doing this. Okay, so again, you definitely want to start out with less weight. All right, bring your weights to the same position, 90 degrees, and you come up here. But the reason why this is a little bit of a different challenge is because it requires you to work on your stability, your core muscles, which is the muscles down in the middle of your body here, your abdominal region, also your obliques, okay? And that helps to work on your stability muscles as well as the ones that work your shoulder and your rotator cuff. All right, that's it.